Yeah, you know, day games, ball carries a little more, but I don't know that any would have been affected. I mean, seems like they got longer and longer. I mean, Canha crushed that ball. KD, we've seen it in the Pinder one. I don't even know how to explain that. So he's getting more and more comfortable at the big league level. He has power. We've talked about him as a hitter, and he's really starting to get comfortable. So good for him.
Can you talk a little bit about those 3 solid innings by Montas?
He's gotten better and better each time out. And today we really wanted to get that pitch count up so we can use him in any role we possibly could. And it seems like every inning he goes out there, the confidence gets higher and higher. Better breaking ball again today. Anytime you have a good breaking ball and you throw 100 miles an hour, it's going to be tough. So got off to a little bit of a slow start this year, but, man, he's really coming on, and there's no telling. You know, he's given himself so many options and given us so many options to use him in different roles.
What did they tell you about the dead ball there?
Yeah, that wasn't – that's a ground rule. I mean, they're right about that. My issues weren't with the ground rule.
Okay. The placement of the runners wasn't an issue.
If it's a fan interference, then they can place him. It's a judgment call.
What was
Yeah, I had other issues.
Okay. What did you do with yourself for 8
I find there nowadays there are plenty of places to go.
You in that 5th inning, is that almost kind of a matter of, hey, this guy hits a bomb, I want to kind of one-up him the way they were crushing it like that?
It might be more of a question for them, but we hit a lot of home runs, and when we're playing well, we hit home runs. I mean, that's how we score for the most part. So, and really it can happen anywhere in the lineup. And when you see, guys like at the bottom, like Pinder doing it towards the bottom of the lineup, it's tough to navigate through our lineup when we're swinging the bat well. And there's something to the momentum of guys hitting homers and another guy hitting a homer, and we have a lot of guys that can do that.
What do you think of Manaea, and really how all of your starters have kind of held them off here?
Yeah, I mean, kind of a low pitch count for him. One of the reasons we took him out was it was a long inning on top of that. Was willing to let him go about maybe through, the lefty. But once the inning got longer and longer, he's just coming back, a couple starts from shoulder stuff. It didn't want to mess around with that, and we felt like Frankie was a good match.
You guys got 97 pitches out of Pomeranz in just the 4 innings, and then were able to attack their bullpen. How big was that?
Yeah, similar really with both pitchers. Both teams, when going well, and they do up and down their lineup, have a way of making you throw a lot of pitches. And, in the past, that's what we did very well here too, was get a starter to throw a lot of pitches, then you get into the middle of the bullpen, and, those aren't their best guys, so you have to take advantage of that. But they did a good job making them work.
Bob, did you get anything on Dole's
MRI? Nothing structurally in there, so that's a relief. A little sore right now, so we'll probably let it heal up for a little bit and then strengthen and then get him throwing. I don't think this would be a long-term deal, but nothing as far as the meniscus goes in the MRI.
Do you think that affected the way he was throwing?
Actually, what do you mean?
Well, that Ryan is having these issues.
No, he did that on the last hitter last night and ended up getting him out.
And Bob, there was a list that was put out about guys that have hit home runs where Pinder's landed today. But are you surprised, given the way he's shown that kind of power? I mean, he's not somebody you think of when you think of a guy who can hit a ball 450 feet.
No, it's not a surprise. Everybody we have in development, from our hitting coaches to managers that have had him, rave about him. He's a bat for sure. It's finding the right position for him. It might be the versatility and playing some outfield that ends up being the right spot for him, but he can hit, and he's done it everywhere he's gone.